Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is such an honor to meet you all here today. But before we want to present our presentation, we would like to introduce ourselves. My name is Aisha Nur Hasana. You can call me Aisha. And next to me is my partner.
I'm Vina Maulida Yuniani Tamara, and you can call me Vina, V-I-N-N dan N. And we are from Poltekkes Kemenkes Palangkaraya.
As you can see here, our main point of our presentation today is we want to show you the flow of industrial revolutions from time to time and the difference of it. And for the first part, we want to take you back far away before industrial revolution itself.
Do you know what happened before Industry 1.0 came? Yeah. Before entering the Industry 1.0, human produced goods and service only rely massive power of human or animal and with the power. The examples such as farmers plows field using buffalo. Consequently, it causes low energy and time efficiency because it would need more energy and time.
And around 1794, Industry 1.0 was first introduced in colonialism era in World War II. This era was marked by mechanization, which machines start to replace those conventional ways before, such as using humans or animal energy. And in agro sector itself, farmers could water their fields using water wheel machine. And because this happens in colonialism era, many people or factory produce goods or services only for military purposes. And for the other sector, it might take a long production time because those machines still operated by humans.
Next, the Industry 2.0 starts around 20th century, marked by electricity invention. The example that farmers use coal water pump electric power. So the Industry 2.0, there are more factories that cause pollution on water, land and air. Also, there are more slums which are part of factory workers' homestay. It causes decreasing environment.
And almost 100 years later, exactly on 1969, Industry 3.0 was first introduced. And this era was marked by computerization. The famous product of this era is computer-based machine, which start to replace human labors in almost everything, such as collecting data. And move to 42 years later, and 42 years later, in Nürnberg in Germany, Industry 4.0 was first introduced. And this Industry 4.0 is a trade name of automatization and current data exchange. This era has a main system called IoT or Internet on Things. Internet on Things covers three parts: cyber physical system, cloud computation, and cognitive computation.
At first, cyber physical system, the remote that control tools to internet, such as farmers. It has benefit time efficiency and space saving.
And in cognitive computation, it has e-commerce. E-commerce is a system where you can buy or sell your products without meeting the customer or the sellers. And usually e-commerce has fast services and affordable.
Next, worldwide delivery. It has benefit It has benefit no limit, deliver to anywhere, and wide network.
And as for example, for import, usually farmers in Indonesia could could use Tokopedia or Bukalapak to sell their products.
Such as vegetables and rice.
And for export itself, usually Indonesia sells coffee or tuna.
Next, computer cognitive. The revolutionized financial system into a payment system like OVO application, such as in Indonesia.
Like e-banking usually. And for the next is cloud computing. Cloud computing is a system where the technology of computer is combined together and create their own system. And such example, Google Drive. And usually it has many benefits such as easy access, flexibility, and more efficient. And in short, not all changes are all bad.
And as you can see, our technology has changed our industry completely.
And if you don't change, you are out of the picture. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Are you ready for Industry 4.0? Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay, thank you for the presentation. And for the judges, if you want to give some question to the presenter, please.
Okay, so to be honest, I don't really understand how this poster is related to agriculture, because it seems that it was actually the main topic of your presentation, so agriculture. And for example, here you're saying, I mean, I understand the idea, and I understand this idea of this evolution, this development, maybe a revolution, not even evolution, but revolution actually. And then we are getting back to the topic of agriculture. Agriculture in the 4.0 revolution, 4.0 industrial revolution era. Okay, and then for example, you're saying worldwide delivery. So, are you trying to say that, for example, I'm sitting in Mexico and I want to order, let's say, some specific kind of rice from Indonesia and it will be delivered? Or, for example, that I will order mango. Yeah? Why I'm asking about it? Why I'm asking about it? Because we have to. I mean, we have to be aware of one important thing, that like in case of agricultural products, for example, let's say vegetables or fruits. All right, the cost of the product is very low. And think now how much money you need to spend to transport, for example, mango from Indonesia to, let's say, Mexico. All right. Or maybe Mexico is not the best idea, but not the best example. But let's take to Europe, okay? As far as I understand, what you actually have in mind is more related to like big export-import deals, trade contracts, but it's completely not clear in your presentation, okay? Because when you are talking about, for example, e-commerce, payments, cloud computing, and everything. So you're pointing out actually at the side of the customers, yeah, direct customers, yeah. You're not really trying to emphasize that you actually mean something else. So I don't know, like direct, indirect export. That, for example, relations between companies, exporters, importers, not direct relation between the producer and the consumer, right? Okay. So I just wanted to clarify. I want you to clarify this one thing. Okay, thank you.
Our main point of the worldwide delivery is the efficiency. Because in the old ways, usually we need a long time to get our products from another country, and for now we can use some express delivery or something like that. And
True. I mean that's true, but we have to remember that like that's why I said, for example, about mango. All right. For example, if you want to sell mango to like a direct consumer abroad, it doesn't make any sense because the cost of the transportation is much higher than the mango that you want to sell. That's the problem with the agricultural products, that it's more difficult to export them, and you need to export them in large quantities because otherwise it's not economically justified, right?
And then you can create some subunits on that country so it won't be more expensive than. So you can create subunit list so it won't cost more money on the delivery because from the distance.
Iya, oke. Ya memang sulit sekali ya, menjual mangga yang sekilo cuma 15.000, ongkos kirimnya 15 juta gitu ya. Jadi agak timpang sekali. Nah, tadi pertanyaan terkait itu yang ingin saya tanyakan dari aspek estetik ya, karena menjual agroteknologi ya, agroteknologinya tidak bisa ditemukan di sini. Misalkan apa agroteknologinya? Kalau di situ kan justru dari sisi ekonomi ya, jual belinya, tapi agroteknologinya belum ada. Misalkan membajak sawah pakai Android, nah, itu kan ada sesuatu yang lain, atau menanam menggunakan HP, gitu ya. Misalkan mencangkul menggunakan HP. Nah itu kan agroteknologi, sedangkan yang di sini e-commerce teknologi. Nah mungkin ada sedikit perbedaan dari agroteknologi dengan ini ya. Terus kemudian tentang ilustrasi dan sebagainya, di situ juga ada produk Apple ya, itu tadi juga permasalahan, jangan gunakan produk brand. Terus kemudian di situ ada petani tradisional ya, tradisional farmer, tapi menggunakan HP Android. Nah ini yang ditakutkan malahan, kalau petani semua memegang HP, tidak memegang cangkul lagi, nah jadi repot. Tapi agroteknologi mungkin petani memegang HP untuk mengaktifasi sesuatu. Nah aktivasi itulah yang harus ditampilkan di dalam, mungkin seperti itu.
Thank you.
Ini baru bisik-bisik ya. Kita dengarkan dari sini. Ini poster yang bikin jenengan. Bahasa Indonesia nggak bisa ya, bahasa Jawa. Yang bikin your hit gitu. Yang bikin desain ini, poster ini saya kan untuk meng-create poster ini kan. Ini murni buatan berdua. Nah, alhamdulillah. Artinya ada komposisi berbeda dengan yang poster tadi gitu. Cuma bahasa poster itu kan ini ada dua bagian yang disampaikan di sini kalau saya. Jadi antara petani, figur petani ya, dan teknologi. Gitu. Arah poster ini gitu mau meng-create produk yang dibuat petani, atau membuat petani itu menjadi memakai teknologi tersebut. Dua-duanya. Jadi saya mau bertanya yang pakai Android itu. Terus saya tadi sini ada angka tahun-tahun itu loh, dilingkar-lingkar itu. Tahun 1784 lembarnya kenapa Pak Bu gitu. 1784 lembarnya itu